As Spinal Tap once famously said, these go to 11, and the world's quickest and fastest nitrous oxide street tire motorcycle is about to get more power and more nitrous. Stay with us, we'll explain it all when it comes to this 700 horsepower monster. Rapid launch, big power top end. How about a 649 213 on a street tire?
What do you think about that one?
Good. Not bad start to the weekend.
How about it, Ricky?
Definitely not a bad start. 649 today. More to come.
More to come indeed, and wait till you check out the upgrades. If you're new to this motorcycle, it is the famous, the popular old school GS, world's quickest nitrous pro street bike, ridden by Richard Gadsden. Gadsden will admit that it's a little hairy, it's a little scary, and guess what? They're turning it up to 11. They're adding another stage of nitrous oxide. We got to catch up with owner Brad Mummert and get the skinny on this.
Hey, we revealed some big news a couple weeks ago. You are going to a third stage of nitrous on the world's quickest nitrous oxide Suzuki GS street tire bike. Quickest nitrous street tire bike, period. How did you come up with this third stage? Where do you have it?
Well, it's nothing finalized yet. I got everything on it the way we're going to run it till we get the new bells from Kevin. But and I got to wire the bike. For getting the wiring purposes, all we're going to do is take another small solenoid and make our bracket a little longer, and we can stick that bracket in there. We can stick it in just like that, and we'll run the lines, and we're good to go. So actually worked out a little cleaner than I anticipated. I was a little worried about how we're going to stuff it in there. So all three solenoids are stacked. Purge solenoid over here. And then, like I said, the bells will have the next stage in, so just run the lines right up to them.
More coming on that, but first let's watch the fearless Richard Gadsden in action alongside a turbocharged Suzuki Hayabusa. 649, 215, that's with 2 stages of nitrous.
What do you think this is going to do for performance?
I'm hoping it smooths things out. We had conversation about we'd like to get a little more horsepower on it, so this will give us the ability to put horsepower on the bike pretty easy. But like I said the last time we talked, the bigger issue for us is we really want to get the front half of the track smoothed out. To the best of my knowledge, well, I know for a fact we're the only pro street bike that, or the only nitrous bike that turns the lights on. I don't know what some of these grudge guys do, but we want a 418/8, and that was with the thing looking a little ugly on the 1-2 shift. So we're thinking if we can clean some of that up, hopefully we can repeat those kind of numbers. I got my goals for Richard this year.
Let's hear those goals. Does Richard know those goals yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
He thinks I'm nuts.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, we went, our best 60 foot last year was a 105/8. I said, well, I want to repeat a 105 60 foot. Now you got to remember, we're 1.5 inches shorter. So all these are really crazy goals. So I want to go a 105 60 foot again. I want to go a 278, 279, 330, and I'd like to put a 415 eighth mile number up on the board at a $180. We've been a $179.97 a half a dozen times, so I want to put a $180 up on the board. And out the back, I don't care. If it runs 40s again, that'll work. But those short times, it should go low 40.
Can't wait to see it. How long do you think it'll take you to complete this install?
Well, this won't take long. We just got to get back down to mics. The bigger issue is going to be getting it wired, and I'm going to take it this time. I'm absolutely the last time I'm doing a tear up on this bike, because I'm retired from work, and I can't afford to continue to throw the money at this bike that it takes to run it at the level we are running it out on full schedule. So anyhow, I'm gonna wire it one more time, and there's a local guy by the name of Troy Baum, Race Wires. Check him out on Facebook. He does some fantastic race car stuff, high-end race car work. I'm gonna take it to him to get the thing wired, and hopefully, like I said, the plan would be to go to the July race at MIR, and hopefully test before that. If not, we test really well at the races. That's all we've done for most of this bike's career, is go to races and test, and we'll figure it out.
I'd say that's worked out for you. Can't wait to see it back on track. Guys, as you said, as Brad said, he needs some help. Sponsors out there, this motorcycle is awesome. Don't let Brad give up. He's poured so much money into this awesome machine.
Crazy amounts of money to run this thing has been a rather expensive ordeal. Well worth it. I don't regret spending a dime of it, but I can't, to run the 6 or 8 races a year at the level we want to run at, it's really tough. So we're gonna be very selective about when we take it out, and it'll slow up some of our research and development stuff too. We've always been trying things, so pretty much stay the way it is from now until I decide what I'm going to do with it next.
Well, it could be a retirement tour. Let's hope it's a long retirement tour. Good luck to you guys. I can't wait to see this thing.
Hey, thanks, Jack. Thanks for stopping again.
Hey, I told you, you leave the door open, you never know what's going to happen over here.
You just need Kawasaki parts, and I got the hookup.
We got Kawasaki. I see that. We got the old school Cowie out there. We got the old school GS. Is it acceptable to bring an old school Cowie to your garage?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay,
I got no problems with that. As long as it's old school, I don't have any issues.
There we go.
Amen. Old school is cool. Now let's watch some runs that really accentuate how difficult this motorcycle can be to ride and how fearless young Richard Gadsden is. One, two, three power wheelies. Finally, Gadsden closes the throttle alongside Jeremy Teasley and his Turbo GSXR. Let's take it out of Maryland International Raceway. When things go right, it's poetry in motion. But when they don't, this thing throws the front wheel high. I want to know in the comments, how many of you, honestly, realistically, would throw a leg over this beast?
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope we provided you with a little bit of entertainment. That's always what we aim to do. We love motorcycles. You love motorcycles. Let's keep this thing growing. Check it out, guys. Up here on the wall. 100,000 subscribers. I love it. Thank you so much. It's all because of you. We appreciate it. Please come with any story ideas. We love the comments and the feedback. I read every single one of them. The positivity is always appreciated. And you haters out there, I love you too, because you keep me on my toes. Thank you for watching no matter what. Guys, to keep this thing growing, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Hit the bell for notifications. Share with some friends who like drag racing, like motorcycles. This is how we can keep this thing going. And also like cycledrag.com on Facebook, and we'll keep rolling. We'll keep finding those stories. We'll keep finding those impressive high performance motorcycles that you want to see. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on.
How about it? We want to thank Brad Mummert for inviting us into the garage once again. And if you're not familiar with drag racing, I can tell you this. If you told somebody 3 years ago they'd be going 640s on a street tire with no wheelie bar, they would not have believed you. It's kind of exciting and scary when you think what the future could hold for what was once this old school GS street bike. Lots of nitrous, now with a third stage. You know Richard Gatson will be hanging on tight, showing off his skills, showing off why he's one of the best out there. Really hope you enjoyed this video. So much more to see on this channel. Make sure you are subscribed. If you have any memories of the GS, let us know. Like CycleDrag.com on Facebook. And you know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, especially old school, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on.